Well, hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV on PlayFrame, and what I do assure you is in fact a Nier crossover. I know there hasn't exactly been a whole lot of Nier stuff happening in that last episode, but it is coming, promise. In abundance, in fact. Anyway, let us check in with the dig site chief and how your general life is going. The dig site chief has noticed that Anog and Konog are conspicuously absent. By the by, haven't seen Anog and Konog, have you? Usually when they go this long without getting underfoot, it means they're up to something. I'd be grateful if you'd track them down again and send them my way. They're peskier than a pack of pixies, but even so, I'd rather keep them where I can see them. That's a good strategy, I think. Let's go check out the dig site. And yep. What are you two scheming? Can I come? Nice work entrancing those brutes earlier. You're so easy to push around, I'd almost forgotten your vocation. Thank you. That's the watch taken care of, but we never did get that key. I have it. Here you go. You mean to say you picked it up, and no one's even noticed it's missing? Splendid. I shall open the door, and then you may escort us on our foray. After all, everyone knows that the only thing that brings you more joy than being of service to your fellow man is adventure. Indeed, your adventurous spirit calls you toward ever greater challenges, no matter how staggeringly ill-advised or outright suicidal. Rude but fair, I suppose. But the chief says we're not allowed. No, I couldn't possibly. Well, they do kind of have us pinned. I can't argue with this rude fact. Isn't it just? Hurry along now. There are secrets to be found here, and we'll be the ones to bring them to light. And possibly to market, depending. Maybe we'll even give you a share of the spoils. A small one, mind. You know, I'll take it. I'm mostly just here for stories and weirdness, which we will get plenty of. So, we're getting what we came for. Locked. Which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within. Assuming we can get it open. The moment of truth, then. You guys have a lot of those. Oh, we should move. Well, it did work. If I'm supposed to be supervising right now, I'm not doing a very good job. That was easy. Robots! The Nier is kicking in.
Intruder sighted. Eliminating with extreme prejudice.
Oh boy. What do y'all need me for? And when do we get access to this bomb-throwing job? Bombardier should be a job in the next expansion. What have you done? Maybe Grenadier. There's some of that good Nier music. Have fun, Content ID. Wicked White. The machine life forms. Machine life forms? What are you talking about? And why didn't you blow up? I'm number 2P. Call me 2P. The rest can wait. The machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, we must reach the heart of the ruins. Come. Anog! Konog! Don't you dare! It's okay, they don't listen to me either. How bloody stupid are they? Listen, Sinner, I know we put you through plenty of trouble already, but I need you to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, somebody's gonna get hurt. Probably me. Realistically speaking. Not a thimble's worth of common sense between the two of them, I tell you. And once they get going... Well, let's introduce ourselves. If we can't unlock it, we'll need to break it down. I see. Well, you've got the right dwarves here, let me tell you. They don't make this easy, do they? These machine whatsits. Another door? Who needs this many doors? Sealed per defensive protocols, I believe. Protocols schmotocols. We got something for this immovable object. Unstoppable force. $2P, you might want to stand back. Oh yeah, we should take cover. $2P. You've made the right call. Uh-oh. How do you like that? I'm sure you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right? I mean... But who took care of those machines? Us. Who got the door open? Us. Who's gonna find out what's in there? Us. I think it's best we don't try to fight back on this one. I don't think we'll win. And there we go. The first of 3 raids in this series is now open. Which means I'm going to need to join a rather large crew for this. That's the means of ingress secured. Onward. Smell that? That gentle scent carried with the draft? That's the smell of secrets. Remind me to save the maniacal after the dust clears next time. You got it. Let me go ahead and gather 23 like-minded individuals, and we will do this thing. BRB. And here we are. The gang is all gathered. 23 very helpful and generous with their time Dantalis players, prepared to get us through this very Nier-flavored raid. I'm excited. Suppose I better do the reading before we go in, actually, while I have time. So, the copied factory. Anog and Konog's explosive efforts have at last opened a path from Komra's excavation tunnels into an expanse of enigmatic ruins. But if the equally enigmatic 2P is to be believed, it will not be the inert and rusting relics of a long-dead civilization that await within, but life unlike any this world has ever seen. It's going to be a good time with some very good music. Not only some very good, music from Nier and Nier Automata, but also some new original pieces, like the final boss theme for all 3 wings of this raid series are, new arrangements, new Final Fantasy XIV flavored arrangements of Nier music, and some of the best pieces of music in the game, so much to look forward to. And I suppose before we go in, I better get, fully flavored up. Perfect. Let's do this! So good. I love it. Welcome to the copied factory, which will look very familiar to players of Nier Automata, as it is basically the abandoned machine factory from the start of the game. More or less. This is going to be a good time. Let's go, crew! What is that awful noise? The alarm. They know we're here. They? The machine life forms, as you see. Machines don't have life, though. That's an oxymoron. They have sentience. They have will, though these ones' will is not their own. So here we go. Our first boss, the serial jointed command model. Love all the reading.
Multiple life forms confirmed. Illuminating.
Here we go.
All units, fire at will.
So, the boss has summoned some little ad units on the outside of the arena who are going to start shooting Nier attack orbs at us very slowly across the field. We do not want to get hit by these things because they hurt very badly. And will apply a mean little debuff to us that'll make us take more damage if we get hit by it, so just don't get hit by it, generally. Energy Assault here, the move it's about to do, is about to spam just a big conal AoE of orbs. So many orbs. Hurts real bad. Don't get hit by orbs ever in this raid series. This is common knowledge to anyone who's played any Nier game.
All units, sight primary targets.
Okay, now several of us are going to get targeted. Okay, not me, thank goodness. Targeted by these beams. So everyone's going to try to position the beam somewhere safe so that we don't all get hit by a bunch of beams. Some of the moves that I'm particularly wanting to watch out for are centrifugal spin or side striking spin. Here's side striking spin now. The boss is going to do a big, untelegraphed attack to either side. Centrifugal spin will do a big, untelegraphed attack dead down the center. So for that one, you just need to watch for like the incoming attack text. Here's systematic airstrike. One of the trickier ones to figure out how to dodge. So we've got these big bots that have dropped in that are going to start dropping little just payload bombs everywhere and following these little tracks. So, whoop, didn't see you up there. But now I can stay clear of the robots. I'm not contributing any damage right now, but you see how the move sort of works. They're following the tracks, dropping these little bombs until they despawn. I got hit by 2, which is not ideal. Look out. Orbs everywhere. So many orbs. And so many beams. No, that one's attacking me. Oh, get it somewhere like here, maybe. Ah, that one caught me before I got out of the way. Alas. That's the nice thing about the 24-man raids. They are still quite hard and very punishing, but there's also a lot of us. So, if I make a mistake, that's a lot less of the party down. I'm a much smaller contributor to our general like damage and success in a 24-man raid, and that makes life a little bit easier. Especially since in a 24-man raid, the complexity tends to be a little bit higher, and there's a lot to explain. Okay. Oop. Okay, we're about to get knocked back, but I want to get knocked back somewhere that's not directly in the path of a bunch of falling orbs. If possible. Yipes. Big yipes. We're okay, though. Eee. We're okay. Oop. And here come a bunch of successive rings of orbs fired out. I hope you like orbs. This is Orbs the Raid. Oop. Lots of orbs. So good. This might be my favorite raid series in this game. It's just so fun. If you like Nier.
Alert, alert. Preliminary defenses reached.
I appreciate your assistance. Awfully clever of us to bring help along. Stay close. Fancy meeting you here, yawning chasm. We'll need to take the pods across. What, are these tiny things? Are you sure? We're taking pods! Love it. And I love that the little teleport points are now access points. Very on brand. The flavor is correct. This way. The small ones are easy enough to deal with, most of the time. Gonna fight lots of little robots. Lots of little robots. But also there will be orbs getting flung around throughout. Which you just must be ready for. Orbs from these flyers. Reinforcements. Take them out. Boy, Nier music is a great time. I could actually go for another Nier game. I've had enough time now. I've recovered. I don't know if we'll ever get another Nier game. And Platinum doesn't really exist in the same sort of way as they did before. They've changed a lot, so I don't really think they're in a position to be able to deliver something like Nier Automata again, but I hope we get another good Nier game someday, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm still a little astonished we got Nier Automata. I remember when the trailer for that came out, I was working at like a game dev studio, we were all kind of like watching the, I don't know if it was a TGS or I can't remember what it was, where it first got announced, but everyone else seemed to be mystified. I was the only person who remembered that Nier existed. And I was so shocked that game got a sequel. And it turned out to be good. I can't believe that this, whatever it is, has been here all along. It's a factory for the machine life forms, and an active threat. This way. Here we go. Suppose I should clear this off of my screen a little bit, huh? All right, it's time for our next boss, and this is a really interesting one. This feels like one of the most creative boss fights in a raid yet, actually, in terms of structure. It's too quiet. Something isn't right here. It's almost like...
Volunteers detected and welcomed. Commencing assessment.
This is Hobbs, our next boss.
Sacrifice for the greater good logged and appreciated.
So, our alliance has been split onto 3 separate platforms, and we are all going to have to deal with a unique mechanic on each platform that is specific to each one. You see the little robot heads kind of underneath ours here. These are every now and then going to, like, threaten a big mean attack underneath us that we just need to sort of watch for and be prepared to avoid. There's a lot to explain at once on this one. But in addition to the platform-specific threat that we are sort of like figuring out and dealing with here, we've also got sort of like location-specific threats. You see like this big claw we're sort of like figuring out how to dodge here. That's not going to be a problem for us for the entire fight. But for now, it's the main threat we have to deal with. Nope, not anymore. Now, we've all shifted around. Now, the big claw and that specific attack pattern is something that platform's going to have to deal with, in addition to the regular thing they're going to have to deal with, which is, like, they've got these little, like, oil pools that bubble up underneath these different surfaces that will occasionally, like, explode, and they need to watch out for that. What's our problem now? Flamethrowers. I remembered the flamethrowers just in time. So yeah, back here every now and then we're gonna have to deal with flamethrowers exploding at us. Eventually we're gonna get shifted over to another location where we have to deal with a different specific attack pattern threat. It's really creative. Oh, now we're gonna get some successive rings dropping in, doing a little AoE pattern. We're okay. I'm doing like no damage to this fight, there's so much to explain. This group is having to deal with an entirely different threat every now and then. On occasion, the outer edge of their platform will become sort of like a, not a death zone, but a very bad pain zone, and the floor will turn into conveyors that will throw them in like a marked direction, like a signaled direction that they've got to watch out for. Okay, now we're dealing with Small Claw's problem, I think. Yep, okay, so there's a proximity marker we need to watch out for first. And then this crate's gonna fall open, don't be underneath it. And then 4 Explodobots are going to target 4 individuals generally, but the tank has taken all of them, which is good because the tank can survive getting hit by all of them. Non-tanks could not survive that. Let's all get stacked up. We're doing okay.
Results far exceeding projections logged. Subjects confirmed irregular.
I assume these tests are only designed for machine life forms.
Potential score manipulation detected. Offense taken.
Oh, there they go, those conveyors, and here go our little danger puddle zone guys. Well, they haven't gone off the whole fight yet. Oop, and here they go again. It's a neat fight, right? Like,
the specific platform you wind up on will give you just a specific mechanic you have to watch out for the whole fight. And as you keep getting rotated around, you have to deal with just different threats. Now we're back on the flamethrower wall. Like, at any given time, there's not a whole lot of moves you need to be ready for. It's just the specific moves you need to watch out for keep changing. Look out. We're okay. And the whole time the music is very good. There's lots to like. Oop. Flamethrowers. Whoop, I need to get in the center. I need to get in the center. We're okay. Just a really creative boss fight. I likes it.
Subject persistence duly noted as irritating. Further manipulation detected. Offense heightened. Anomaly detected. Comment repaired.
We can descend via the central hatch. Here we go! You descend to the lower stratum. Some may still be functional. Be careful. How are all these machines powered? Each of them has a core. Destroy that, and it can't function. Look, what's that? It's a tank. A flight unit. This should speed things up. That's not a flight unit, 2P. What are you looking at? Oh, that one. I see. That's the flight unit. This is a tank. So this is sort of a mini-boss. We got a couple of mini-bosses before our next big main one. Good to see Party Tank again. Obviously not in party mode. It's on the clock right now. Party Tank is a professional. Not a whole lot of moves we'll need to watch out for with working hours Party Tank. It'll just keep on kind of throwing these successive rings of orbs at us, and also specific players will be targeted with Explodobots. Also a big beam, on occasion, when it's feeling spicy. Check it out, I'm using moves, doing attacks. Unprecedented. Ow. Hey, all right. It's been hacked. Next mini-boss. The flight unit. Spread out. Those of us marked are about to get targeted with a bunch of successive air strikes, I believe. Oh, right, that's right. You just move out to the edge, or like it's gonna fire from the boss to the outer edge, sort of in a straight line, targeted in whatever spot you're standing. I remember. Look out. Whoop. Okay. They're being targeted, not my immediate problem. Just my soon problem. Okay, yep. I have a problem. Move. Whoop. Yep. Don't like that. If we hit the unit hard enough, we might be able to disrupt his connection. We did it. All right. Time to head toward the next boss. I've taken control. This way. There she goes. Rip party tank. What is this stuff? Flour? Mineral dust, maybe. I hope it's not harmful. Particularly as I just breathed some in. Whee! Ah, our next boss. Goliath-class machines ahead. Prepare yourselves. Here we go. Nier Automata fans will definitely remember this one. Your first boss fight.
My name is Angels, serial number 110C.
Those arms are nasty. Keep your distance. Yes. When the boss raises an arm like that, it's about to really very hardly hit one half of the platform. Best not stand in the spot. Oh, about to hit the other side now. Now the tanks are about to get hit with a lot of missiles. Do not stand near the tanks. That's just generally good advice. Oh boy. Now those folks are about to get targeted with several successive hits, so they just need to kind of get away from the group and keep moving. Because danger puddles are just going to keep on sprouting up behind them. Big lasers. Okay, whenever we see marks smash, the boss is either going to raise its arms high or set them out to the side. If it's high, it's about to smash where I'm standing in the back, which not great, but then you need to watch out and stand in the center because it's going to pull the arms down either side. There's another version of that, though, which we're probably about to see, yep, where the boss is instead going to clap those big gears together. So you need to be on the back part of the platform and then look out because he's about to rev them down the center. We're doing okay. Okay, so for this, we need to stand. We need to have somebody standing in every one of these little puddles here to soak these little hits. Else everyone will take a lot of damage. And that's no good.
Now charging. Please wait.
Okay, so we're not dealing with the main boss anymore. For now, we must deal with ads. Incredibly good ads. Burn them down. We need to burn him down as quickly as possible because the boss is charging a big hit. And if it manages to fully charge a big hit, we'd be in big trouble.
Now annihilated. Please wait.
It is best for us to move back here now because this platform is about to have issues.
Vital signs detected. Reevaluating offensive protocol.
Damn it. Scanning for energy signature. There, below. It's rising fast. Prepare for breach. Oh dear. It's okay, there's another platform back here. That's where we wanted to stand on the back edge.
Vital signs detected. Reevaluating offensive protocol. Support required. Activating Marks units.
More units. What now?
So now the boss has engaged some more Mark's arms on either side of the platform, which we need to kind of keep an eye on. Because in addition to the boss's attacks, they're going to be occasionally intruding on our space. Look out. Those folks are getting targeted. Let's avoid all that. Yipes. Let's try to get in some offense while I have a moment, and I'm not having to describe something. We're doing okay, is the point. Are the arms still going? Not yet. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Oop. Wasn't paying attention to the arms. That was a mistake. Look out! Oof. I'm alive. Oh boy. Danger puddles. We're okay, we've taken a few losses, but we'll get back up. Look out for that arm. Gotta keep watching the arms.
Incendiary ready. Remain still while crushing commences.
So now the boss is going to set the back half of the platform aflame and start moving these arms in. We need to do something about those arms, as 2P says, because they're going to keep moving further and further in to try to crush us. This would be bad, as you might have guessed. There we go. Just a lot of good boss fights in this raid series. Okay, the hands are up high. Stand on this half. Learn from your mistakes. Stand in the center. Beautiful. We're doing it. Look out for the puddles. Look out for the arm.
Critical damage sustained. Please wait.
This energy signature. Found you.
Oh, fly off and leave us to clamber over the giant scary machine, why don't you? Found the way up. Not these again. But I suppose there's no time to waste. Here we go! Off to our final boss fight of this particular raid. And a familiar face. With one of the best boss fight tracks in the entire game.
That's him, the one controlling the machines.
Well, well. Android Yorha number 9 type S. Hello, hello.
Now I destroy you.
Once and for all. Here we go. And he's a pretty spicy fight, too. So you're with 2P? Don't think I won't kill you, too.
You're the one who's going to die here, 9S.
Let's see how much I can remember of this one. Enjoy those tunes, though. Look out for all that. Oh, fore and hind cannons. Do not be in front or behind it. Dual flank cannons. Be in front or behind it. Self-explanatory, but still important.
These Goliaths sure are handy. He's hacking angles. Arm incoming.
All right. So, Nines is bringing the big arms in here and is going to drop them. For very large AoE. Do not be onto them. Look out. Also good to just be careful not to be directly in front of the boss a lot of the time. Because he will occasionally do those just big laser beams in front and they hurt a lot. Decoupling flight unit. And now... don't let him out of your sight. Multiple heat signatures from 9S's unit. Get back. Incoming from the other side. Here goes! So he's going to do some strafing runs across the platform.
He's coming back this way.
And again! Look out. And he's back. We're doing pretty good, though. Targets acquired. Firing at will. So, these two little marked spaces are going to explode in the order they were marked. Well, more than two, but there was 2 rounds of them. You know what I mean. Whoop, laser turret, look out. Tank controls online. He has brought in tanks.
Destroy the tanks. He's drawing power from them.
So, we need to burn down the tanks quick as we can. And watch out for the tanks' attacks, of course. Now for the other one. Look out.
Fine, fine. Self-destruct it is. Find cover. Fast.
So, Nines is hacking that tank and is about to self-destruct. We need to hide behind this other one to not die. And then move away from this one because it's going to explode too. Quick. We're good. We're good. Where are you going? Whoa.
Just try dodging this! He's taking control of the missiles.
No, he's hacking the missiles. Like in the game. So we need to take these ads out quick, like, while he's hacking and building power. The more we let that charge, the more the next move will hurt. Oh boy. Several stack markers there. Let's not do all of them entirely together, but, you know, there we go. I'll shield you. Over here. Hide in here to not die.
I'll blow you to pieces!
There we go.
You're not getting out alive, 2P!
Now we've mostly seen all of Nines' moves. He's just going to start doing harder versions of them and a little more overlapped, as is customary. Laser turret.
Targets acquired. Firing at will.
All right. First that first one, and then that second one, and then the third one. Okay. Move. We're okay. I think that one clipped me a little bit. We're fine. We're okay. We've almost got him, in fact.
Decoupling flight unit.
And now... Oh, he's going for another strafing run. Okay. He's nearly down, though. As soon as he comes back down, we got him. Prepare to dodge!
Incoming from the other side.
Oh, never mind, we got him. We did it! And that's the first Nier raid complete. Well done, everyone. That went quite smoothly. You all did a lovely job. Thank you very much to all of these lovely people for joining me here today. I appreciate it very much, all of you making time. You were all great, and you looked great. Fantastic work all around. I appreciate it very much. But okay, let's get out there and resume story. Maybe you should sit tight. I'm sure he's fine.
There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw.
Okay. All right, well, we're back. Are you doing okay, though? You don't look it. They're both all right by the looks of it. Didn't expect that. Well done. Thank you.
Danger upon danger. Mystery within mystery. How invigorating this invigoration.
Boy, you are excited.
She just collapsed. One minute she was walking ahead of us, and the next, well, as you see here. Though after all that, perhaps the greatest shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed, and a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to.
It sure doesn't stop them, does it?
Oh, are you feeling better? More importantly, who is that boy in black? How is he controlling the machines?
Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind. Same as me.
You're a machine? But that's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning Ironbeard or a wind-up automaton that bears a passing resemblance to a real person. To create machines that look and act and fight like you two. Who could possibly have done such a thing? And how? But, fine. Let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us?
I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. And if the other androids come looking for these ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way would be in terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger.
If they're anything like what we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds. We have loads of explosives. And we have an exceptionally violent assistant. And we even have an android of our own.
I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them. The machines, the androids. With it, you can restore.
Restore her to functionality, maybe? What in the hells was that about? Oh. A very promising discovery is what? So we must persevere. Onward. Inward. Away.
Try as you might, you cannot detect the sound of breath or whirring cogs, nor any visual indications of life of any sort.
So there's androids, which are machines, but also other machines, and also... Look, all I know is I'm not keen on anything that gets Anog this excited. Not bloody keen at all. That makes a lot of sense. Haven't seen all that from 2P. What else sleeps within those ruins, I wonder? I knew that there was something of value in there. And once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Oh, nothing. What? Did you hear something? The real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. I'm sure I won't be given the chance to miss it, or the choice, either one. Really charming that you do continue to pretend to care about my opinion, though. Sweet of you. Yes, we both know that you're loving this. Guilty. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, the Portable Archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data. Then we'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for that in your pack, and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. Alrighty. Sounds good. Collection expanded. Portable archive required. What? The portable archive is now available under Collection in the Duty section of the menu. Fill your archive by using it to record data at promising spots within the ruins. Neat. Quite neat. Well, I think we got a quest or two left to do before we're done with this little stretch of patch story, so why not? Keep going. Anog won't be kept from the secrets of the ruins a moment longer. You ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Yes, I suppose I should probably just get used to this. Quest accepted? Question mark? Oh, we're back here. Lovely. Sometimes I hate being the reasonable one. I didn't know there was a reasonable one between the two of you. Just think. Machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what she said was true? Oh, so you'd have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps in these ruins? Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I'm as intrigued as you are, but I would not have us put our blind faith in someone we've only just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like a beardless baby. Oh. I think we might have come upon a choice. Oh, we have. Lovely. I wonder, can I interact with this first? I don't know if it's allowed, but I'm curious. Unidentified Expedition Log 1, archived. Ooh. Neat. I might need to find this thing in my collection. I'll do that in a second. Yeah, okay. So, choosing who we side with, huh? I confess I do share some of your excitement, even if it is a bit reckless. Don't fret about Konog. He'll see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much that we could learn here, about these ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we got. We need to seize this opportunity while we can. So, are you coming or what? Support Anog's approach? You know, I want to hear Konog's argument. There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble. But we need to be careful as to how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her. At least, not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? You do make a compelling argument as well. Thinking. You know, some caution probably is prudent. It sounds like we're going in either way.
Let us support Konog's approach. Should you give your support to Konog's approach, Anog's path will no longer be available to you. Please note, however, that your choice will not affect the rewards and challenges to come. Yeah, as I understand it, I don't think that this choice really has a huge effect either way. It might change some dialogue here and there, but on the whole, more or less the same. Anog's quest, by the way, is called Tales You Lose, so pretty good pair of quest names. Anyway, Konog is ready to proceed with caution.
Indeed, I knew you'd have the sense to listen to me. Now, let's get started, shall we?
Sorry. We're still going, we're like actually looking around while we do so. A slight amount of caution. I should figure out... You have like so little reason to dive into your collection most of the time. What's even in here? Oh, like the ether compass that you use to find those little ether points for unlocking flight. The field record, which I don't even remember what that is. Portable archive, though. Awesome. Very Nier flavored. This whole UI. Loving it. Maybe I better put this on like a hotbar or something. Sure. Just to have it handy. Unidentified Expedition Log 1. Survey of local terrain continues. Ecosystem in this area appears to have adapted to extended drought. Dry climate conditions must have been present for some time. Investigation of a murky spring did reveal aquatic life, though of an unusual sort. Neat. I've forgotten about the whole, like, Nier Automata UI with the logs and everything. It's very good. Ow. You. Let's try to be thorough. Log 2. Survey of local terrain continues. Current location is particularly verdant, likely owing to the plethora of freshwater springs. Peculiar that two so markedly distinct biomes should exist in such proximity. There's not any other ones just sitting back here, right? I don't think so. Looking good, though. The whole place. It's just cool. I really enjoy this crossover thing they've done here. Not seeing any other little interactables yet, though. It's neat they let you run through here again, though. Like, it's not very often that a quest allows you to just run through a dungeon or raid location at will without enemies and stuff, so you can just sort of enjoy the scenery. They do have a sort of like exploratory mode for a lot of dungeons that you can use if you want to like do effectively this, just sort of like run through a dungeon with no enemies, just sort of like look around at the environment. But usually I don't think raids have that. I really feel like I'm missing a thing somewhere, but nope, still not seeing any question marks. Just want to be sure. I think I see one of the twins up here, though. Hey, Konog. I don't like relying on this place's internal mechanisms, particularly to dangle me over a gaping chasm, but it seems we have little choice. Maybe if I close my eyes. I don't know, I rather enjoy it. Whee! Love it. Not seeing anything else yet.
Before we proceed, we should decide upon what to do in the event that we become lost in this maze of a place. These teleportation devices should serve. If you can't find your way back to me, use 1 to return to the entrance immediately. I'll meet you there. Got it? I'd hate to lose our muscle because you wandered off and fell into a pit somewhere. Now we're free to take a look around. If you find anything noteworthy, bring it to me. Okie dokie. Our search continues. Any little interactables for me? Ooh, there's one. Weapon fragment data 1 archived. Even this just feels very Nier. Finding collectibles that are giving you just story text and things in your log to go read. The blade is in motion, once gleaming white, drenched red. A blow to halt the twin gears' life and death, its impetus long forgotten. Extremely near. There's a bit more that way, but ooh, hang on. And hang on. Lots of 2B corpses everywhere. And pretty much exclusively 2B. Yeah, exclusively 2Bs. Machine Research Report 1 archived. Let's see. The machine's primary objective seems to be nothing more than kill enemy. What's troubling, though, is that their auto-evolution systems have begun to build a private network. Broken Kickumbob. I don't know what that is. Ah, the part Konog wants. Perfect. Konog, I don't know what's going on. Which feels near appropriate, but still. That's the look of a man who's onto something. Do share. Let's see. Is it a part of the enigmatic key or a fashionable accessory? Who knows? Not you. I'd bet that whatever this is, it's part of a greater whole. Let's see if we can find any similar pieces. We may be able to reassemble it if so. Through the tube. Let's go. There we are. Bring me more readables. Memory of a damaged machine archived. Oh brother, where art thou? It's dark. I'm alone. All alone and lonely. I want friends. Don't stop me. I'll kill you. I need friends. It really does feel abundantly obvious and clear that Taro was involved in the writing of all this stuff. A rusty what's-it. Konog will be delighted. Ooh, and a tarnished thingamajig? Our lucky day. What else, what else? I see you over there. Machine Research Report 2 archived.
The machine's network has evolved to the point where paradoxes no longer present an obstacle, allowing for diversity among individuals. They may continue to incorporate whatever data is within reach. Someday, the world in its entirety. Damaged pod. Mine now. So much Nier nostalgia. Didn't miss anything, right? Hope not. Just making sure. Haha! You hide from me? Tattered flyer archived. Thanks for... Bye. It's a thriving chain of... including swords that match the regional features and squads of... Huh. No idea. Oop, here's another. Weapon fragment data 4 archived. Rue not what has come to be, nor lay down your arms while life still rises amidst the ruin. The blade demands this vow, this virtue. I think... Wait. Just in case they block me from grabbing this after I interact with them. Weapon fragment data 3 archived. Survey of local terrain continue. Wait, that's the wrong one. In that world we once knew, sharp and shattered, a single spark of memory grows to a flame. It shines upon the lost, and at last, we understand. There's the boss we beat. One of them. All right, you two. I think I've scoured the place. How's investigating with Konog going for you? Slowly, I expect? A little bit. Our legs are all quite short. It was going to take us a while regardless. You have more parts for me, I trust? Sure do. Several. You haven't the slightest idea what this might be for. Perhaps in this case, that's a good sign. Have a tarnished thingamajig. Also a rusty what's-it. The longer you stare at this odd piece of metal, the less you know what it is. And a damaged pod. A piece of machina that you recognize from your terrifying flight across chasms. This one, however, seems unresponsive. Don't be a miser now. Let me see them too. Oh, look at all of these. Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it, of course, but it's a start. And this pod. I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. Do you hear something?
Function resumed. Initiating repair process. Alert. Multiple life forms detected in proximity.
Life forms would be us, I presume. Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to disassemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. So, let's get on with it. Ooh. Oh? What's this?
It's him. Though how he climbed back up here in that state. Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course. Just in case. It'll be our little secret.
I support this plan. Ah, brought me back. Nice of you.
This may be the clue we've been searching for. I only hope it doesn't blow up in our faces. In any sense. That'd be great. Konog and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. I don't blame you if you want to look around a bit more first, though you'd best share your findings.
I appreciate it. I think I've scoured the place, though. I feel pretty good about the level of thoroughness. So, yeah. Let's be heading back. This episode's getting long. Alrighty. So, still quite unresponsive. You, though.
Processing.
I thought that key was a figure of speech, but it looks like it could potentially be an unlocking mechanism, if you squint. It's about time. You know those parts we found? Well, I've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if I got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, but it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems like we'll have to wait for it to finish whatever it is that it's doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but if I can't put it back together, we'll be back to square one. So, patience it is. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze. So much, in fact, that I'm certain we'll need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time, to work, if you take my meaning. I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that his house is on fire if you like, or put it to the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Yes, that sounds much more ethically uncomplicated. Great suggestion. Thank you. You heard Anog. We're counting on you to keep the chief occupied so that we don't have to. I'll see what I can do. We simply don't have the time for half a dozen lectures about protocol and safety and ethics, you understand? I think I do. I'll go see if I can keep the chief occupied. Perhaps I can come up with some riveting topics of dwarf conversation. Lolly, mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all, ho, I suppose. You're pretty good with that. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? Not especially. I found them to be surprisingly competent, actually. I mean, they are pretty competent. But they are safely studying our discoveries as we speak. And, I mean, relatively speaking, this is one of the safer things they've been doing in the time since we've met them. So, you've got less than usual to worry about. And that's something. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of these ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices. For now. I think I agree. Because it's way time for this episode to wrap up. But there, that's the first little stretch.
of this Nier raid series questing anyway. The rest would get dropped in another patch later on, and we will resume it next time. So, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Nier. Do take care. Goodbye.